What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So before we get started today's video, I just wanted to give a huge thank you and a big shout out to the Gambit podcast. This past Friday, they had me come on as a guest for their GAC stream. It was a lot of fun. Didn't get the full clear, but definitely learned a lot, and it was a good time. So huge thanks to Zareth and Solo Base. And if you guys haven't subscribed to their YouTube content or their Twitch channels, I highly recommend it. These guys are amazing. I know there's a lot of people out there that streams their GAC. I mean, just about everybody and their mom does, but these guys are the absolute best. These guys are the pros. These guys are really, really good. They know their stuff, and they have alt accounts. So I think Zareth has 2 alt accounts, which is just, I mean, that's awesome. So he has one for his main account. He's got an intermediate, and I think he's got one that's still pretty newish. So even for those of you that are new to the game, they're going to be a great source to just learn from and watch GAC strategies, and they're awesome. So I'm going to leave all of their information in the description below. Please, please, please go subscribe, follow them. If you don't have Twitch, get on there. Yeah. So speaking of Twitch, brief announcement. I'm actually going to be starting my Twitch channel again. So I will definitely let you guys know when it's happening. I'm going to try to shoot for next week. That's kind of like a soft launch. But my goal is by 5v5, I'll start doing stuff on Twitch. I'm definitely going to still do videos and stuff on YouTube, but a lot of you guys have been requesting that I go on Twitch, and I figure, why not? I don't know if I'm going to do my GAC super consistently on there, but I'm definitely going to make a presence on Twitch, and I will let you guys know when that happens. So a lot of you guys have been messaging me about the Armorer, and I love it when you guys do. I appreciate that. You guys are always asking me what the latest and greatest is with Bounty Hunter Synergy. So let's dive into this character. And yeah, sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but she kind of took a minute to gear up, and I didn't want to really spend that much money on her. But her Bounty Hunter Synergy actually comes from her Zeta, believe it or not. So when she calls Mandalorian allies to assist, that includes OG Mando and Jango Fett. So the real important takeaway here is she calls OG Mando to assist. So these characters right here all kind of serve the same purpose. They're kind of like these utility characters that you can use with a 4-man Bounty Hunter squad. They all give them TM, and they all kind of just help them get out early to get that contract. So Quill, he does the 25% TM. Moff Gideon does 25% TM. And she does This Is the Way. But the Armor actually gives 30% TM. And I'll explain why in a second. So like I said, she calls OG Mando to assist right out the gate if she's your fastest character, because she's pretty fast. Like right now I have her modded at 331. I believe her base speed is 186, so she's a little bit faster than Quill, but she's also slower than Gideon, so she's kind of like right in that middle point. And she has a lot of tenacity, guys. I recommend modding her tenacity. Tenacity cross is almost required for this character, just because if she gets ability blocked, she's useless. But anyways, the way you get 30% TM to your bounty hunters, she's going to call OG Mando to assist. He's going to crit. He's going to gain 30% TM. He's going to go first, which means he gets to attack again. And when he attacks again, he's going to feed more TM to your bounty hunters. So he's gaining 60% TM. The rest of your team is gaining 30 because he gives 15 every time he crits to the rest of the bounty hunters, which is, I think that's absolutely bonkers now that we can do that. Fun fact too, she indirectly contributes towards the contract, and what I mean by that is, even though she's not a bounty hunter, she's calling bounty hunter allies to assist as long as their attacks fall within the guidelines of your contract. Like, so if you're boss, you're attacking the weakest enemy, or if you're aura, you're just attacking. Those attacks will count towards the contract, so that's kind of cool. The only downside is Armor Shred is not a debuff. It's never been considered a debuff. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. So when you call Jango Fett to assist, he is not going to double tap, unfortunately. I think that would be way too good if he could, but unfortunately, it's just going to be a single attack. But that's okay. So let's take a look at some squads that I kind of been eyeballing here. So I'm actually considering putting her on defense, guys. Her AI is actually pretty reasonable. It's like polar opposite of Beskar Mando's. Beskar Mando's AI is complete trash. But this character, her AI is actually pretty good. She always does the call to assist first, which is great. So, you know, she'll get her third stack of Beskar armor. She calls OG Man to assist, feeding TM to your team. So that's great. That's already a really good start. And then she always does the earn your signet ability second. And out of all my testing, I know a lot of people say it's random. I'm not confirming anything. But she tends to go towards the weakest character on the team. And usually when you're running a squad like this, it's usually someone like Boba Fett, or in my case, it's going to be OG Mando. And at first I was thinking, oh, it's kind of a crappy character to give it to, but you know what? I think that's actually the best choice, because if your OG Mando has a 100% counter chance and can't be critically hit, well, he's just going to survive longer, but he's going to be counterattacking, which means he's going to be critting, which means he's going to be feeding a lot of TM towards your team. He's going to be taking a lot of turns because he gets 30% TM every time he crits. If you're running an Aura Lead and you kill somebody, you gain an additional 25% turn meter. And on top of that, every time he crits, after the contract's completed, he reduces his Disintegrate cooldown. So he's definitely, I think, the character I would give Earn Your Signet to. The only downside, it doesn't say it in the text, but if the character dies, they lose the buff. So just keep that in mind. It's not like he comes back with his Bounty Hunter's Resolve and he has this buff. That'd be a little bit broken. But enough about that. Let's look at some gameplay so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's take a look at an arena battle real quick. So we have a Darth Revan team with 321 on Revan. Bastila is at 289. And Darth Malak is at 288. So, you know, they're decently modded for speed. And our Armorer, she is at 331. So she outspeeds them, not by much, but enough. Alright, so let's get started. So, the first move is going to be to call OG Mando to assist. So, he should crit, and when he does, he's going to give himself 30% turn meter. The rest of the team's going to get 15%. But since he's gaining more turn meter, he will be going first. Perfect. Okay, so let's call him to assist. Let's go after HK. And we actually gave our crit chance over to Boss. That's actually pretty lucky. Could have gone over to anybody, but went over to him, so we're actually going to complete our contract one turn early, so that's kind of nice. So I really want you guys to pay attention to the Armorer's turn meter. So she was the last character to like technically go while turn meter was flowing like it normally does. But since we're gaining so much TM, we kind of put like a TM block, but we're kind of starting this turn meter train. Kind of similar to how Imperial Troopers go, but just not as ridiculous. So if we do this correctly, we should be able to get the contract before her turn meter bar moves at all. And Beskar's at 30. Beskar. OG Mando gave himself 30% turn meter. He's about to give himself an additional 30%. So Grief's going to call him to assist. So now he's at 60. So keep an eye on that. We're going to complete the contract real quick. So let's see if we can kill Sith Trooper. All right, we do. Okay. So now we are going to have Boss call everyone to assist. Mando's going to give himself an additional 30% TM, which will put him at 90. If we kill HK though, that'll give us an additional 25% TM, which will put him well over 100 because of the contracts completed now. So let's see if that kills him. It does. Okay, cool. So look, our Beskar, I keep saying Beskar Mando, OG Mando, has taken 2 full turns. And our Armorer, so our fastest character on our team, their turn meter bar is completely empty. So right now the target is definitely going to probably be, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, but I would say let's just take out Revan. I'm not really worried about Malak so much, or Darkseid Bastila. You know what, let's take out Malak. Doesn't matter. So we're going to give everyone else more turn meter, so we're just going to start killing people. Alright, team still hasn't been able to go. Look at this. Turn meter 0. And they're still stuck at whatever their starting TM was. They're going to take a turn now, but I mean, I just wanted to show you guys how effective this is in terms of turn meter clearing. Alright, let's see if we can pop this guy real quick. Oh, not yet. Oh, wow. If this was a Grand Arena battle, he would have stole 5 banners. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments about what you think about the armor. You know, you guys happy that we have a 3rd TM utility character for bounty hunters? Are we going to get a 4th, maybe? And please don't forget to check out Xerath, Solo Base, and the Gambit podcast. All their stuff's going to be linked in the description below. And until then, I will see you all in the next video. See ya.